Hello, today we'll be doing questions 41 to 50. CPI, Consumer Price Index, is designed to measure changes in the spending patterns of, that would be, I think, spending patterns of not all consumers and not urban consumers only. No. It's like the cost of a basket. Yeah, cost of a select market basket of goods and services. Yep. That's exactly what it is. 42. A barter economy is different from a money economy. That a barter economy, they only have not a few assets, but they have higher costs for each transaction because they're giving up, different value kind of things. Like money is standard, so you're having less costs for transactions. Okay, next. In the short run, which of the following would occur to bond prices and interest rates if central bank bought bonds? Bought bonds if it increases money supply. So that would actually decrease interest rates, right? And bond prices would actually increase due to the fact that there are new bonds that are bought, so bond prices will increase, right? Should be increase and then interest rates decrease. 44. Suppose that an economy with lump sum taxes and no international trade, autonomous investment spending increases by 2 million. If the marginal propensity consumed, so we have a multiplier problem. Let's see. So you would do, let me think. Yeah, you would do 1 over MPS is your spending multiplier, but we have MPC, so 1 minus 0.75 equals 0.25. 1 over 0.25 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8 mil, so it should be D for the maximum change. All right. Next, the diagram above shows the production possibilities curve for an economy that produces only consumption capital goods. All the following statements about this economy are true, except producing at point C results in an underutilization of resources. That is correct, so it's wrong here. Combination represented at point Y is unattainable given the scarcity of resources. That is right, so it's wrong here. Resources are fully utilized at points W and X. That is true. They're on the line. So that is false here. Producing at point X will result in greater economic growth than we produce at point W. That is, let's see, point X. Yes, because you're mixing the resources instead of doing just one. So yeah, that is better. So D is wrong. A should be the right answer, but let's look at this. Point X represents the most efficient combination of the two goods that can be produced by this economy. Not necessarily, no. That would probably be somewhat close in the middle, but yeah, we don't know that. So E. Let's see, 46. Assume that required reserve ratio is 10%. Banks keep no excess reserves, and borrowers deposit all loans made by banks. Suppose you have saved $100 in cash at home and decide to deposit in your checking account. Okay, so this is a money multiplier question. Money multiplier is 1 over the reserve requirement, so MM equals 1 over 0.1, which equals 10. 10 times the $100 should be 1,000. C, it should be your answer. Oh, wait, no, I did this wrong. Sorry. You have $100 in cash at home and decide to deposit in your checking account. First 10% is going to be taken out, right? So you would have 10 out. Once again. 1 over 0.1, 10. That's the money multiplier. You have $100 saved in cash. You decide to deposit in your checking account. Yeah, sorry. So $10, so 10% of it, $10 will go in the reserve ratio. I forgot to include the reserve ratio, how much is a reserve requirement. Then 90 will be able to go out as loans. And then you multiply this by the multiplier 10, and $900 will be the complete change. So it should be B. Sorry, I failed to, if it was that much going into loans, then yeah, but it's first part of it's going through the reserve requirement. So yeah. That makes sense. 47. Which of the following would be the initial impact of an economy if wages were to increase more than worker productivity. Let's see. Employment, or let's look at this. Short run, AS would shift to the left, increasing the price. Yes, that if wages increase and worker productivity doesn't, then your costs for the businesses increase. So supply shifts to the left. So D, and that would increase price level. 48. Under a flexible exchange rate system, the Indian rupee will appreciate against the Japanese yen when Japanese, okay, let's see. It's about interest rates and capital inflow. So interest rates in India must be higher. Yeah, they must increase relative to those in Japan. So E. Okay, 49. Which of the following occurs as investment becomes more expensive, more responsive to changes in the interest rate? This should be A, because if investment becomes more responsive to changes in the interest rate, that's a monetary policy thing. You change the money supply, and that changes the interest rates, and fiscal policy doesn't have to do with interest rates here. So, and then we're talking about investment, right? Investment is direct from interest rate change. So, yeah. So, monetary becomes more effective at changing real GDP. It changes interest rates the same, but the GDP. 50. If two nations specialize according to the law of comparative advantage and then trade with each other, which of the following would be true? Small number of goods would be available in each trading region. No. Total world production of goods would decrease. No. Everyone within each nation. No. No. Each nation would increase its consumption possibilities. Yes. One nation would gain at the expense of another nation. No. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the last video for this.